What is up, Web3 crew? Still here at the WOW Summit 2024 UOB Live at M-Sphere, and I'm with Mr. Kevin SOLTANI. I have always seen him in every event. I did an interview with him for a bit. I think it's a year ago already, maybe.
I think almost a couple years ago now. I mean, time runs, man. Time runs. You know.
And how have you been?
I'm good. Thank you so much. Love your energy. Not many people have this type of energy at day 2 on the first. I mean, DevCon is a big week, so I'm already losing my voice. I know, but I don't know how you keep it, lubricated and going strong. But love the energy. I'm happy to be here. We're still going. I just checked my phone and 90,000. So as you're hearing this, 90,000.
I know.
I got off stage yesterday, 82. Someone yelled 82. I got home, it was 85. I woke up this morning, 89. Now we're at 90 as of this interview. So what else do you want? What else do you want? You know?
So now let's talk about WOW Summit. I know you've been with, you've attending a lot of events. So how's the event so far compared to Dubai?
I'm very fortunate because this is my 3rd country with WOW. So last year, I believe it was Hong Kong, Dubai, a couple of years ago, I guess now, and then now in Bangkok. You can't compare anything with Dubai. Let's just be very honest. You can't compare anything with Dubai because the energy is there. Everybody's there. Everybody now lives there. So many people may have not come to DevCon or Bangkok, but many people were in Dubai and will always stay there. So I think it's different, but I think more serious VCs are here in Southeast Asia. I have better conversations with like deal makers here. Not that Dubai doesn't have the seriousness, it's more of the builder kind of startup community. Hey, so how do I get my first investment? How do I do this for the first time? How do I join blah, blah, blah? Here it's like, oh no, they're seasoned. They know what they're doing and they've been investing for a long time. It's just no one comes to Asia anymore. After COVID, everyone kind of said, no, Asia's bad. But I think Asia actually has the biggest opportunity. So WOW Summit being in Asia, I think is a great opportunity.
So let's talk about the company that you are with, and for our viewers' sake, let's talk about the company and what do you specialize in?
So GIMA Group is an alternative investment company. We specialize in alternative investments, but it's funny because when we started this almost 10 years ago, AI and blockchain were alternative. I don't think they're alternative anymore. I don't think you can call them alternative assets. So gaming and esports still is an alternative asset. And then when Bitcoin flips silver, because it just flipped the market cap of silver, what's alternative anymore? So I'm confused. We have to rebrand our company anyway. And the second company I'm a partner in is Cloud3 Ventures, listed on the Canadian Stock Exchange, where we have exposure to very traditional assets, longevity clinics. We were some of the first checks in Betterment Finance, Airbnb, so very traditional assets. And then in Web3, mainly in Dubai and Southeast Asia, we're doing a lot of work. And gaming and esports is in my blood. I listed the 2nd ever gaming company on the London Stock Exchange. So we come from capital markets. We like to see companies, even in this room, get a little more mature, make a little bit more money, and then go toward listing, M&A, sit at the big boys table, so that's what we do. That's what we specialize in.
He actually has a lot of, companies handling. Can you give us advice for all the viewers who's not even familiar about crypto? Because you know it's all-time high.
It's crazy because this cycle, the retail market is not even here yet. That means if you're watching this, 9 out of 10, okay, maybe not 9 out of 10, 5 out of 10 of you still are not in crypto. You might be watching this, you might be thinking about it, but you're still not in crypto. And what's it gonna take for you to jump in? Is it some price that you're waiting for? Like, is it a country's government or a CEO? Like, what are you waiting for at this point? So I guess the question is, with any good technology, with any good product, better to have 1 than 0. Even better to invest in 1 Tesla stock instead of no Tesla stock. You see Teslas everywhere. You see everyone talking about Bitcoin, crypto, blockchain. Isn't it better to have 1 than 0? Now, if you can obtain 1 Bitcoin, you're a 0.0001%er. But even having 0.2 Bitcoin, you're a part of the 1%. That's now seems a little more expensive, but when we've been telling you this from 1,200, 3,000, 9,000, 19,000, like I can only say so much. So it's up to you. Is like, when are you going to jump in? When are you going to build your first avatar for the metaverse? When are you going to open your first wallet to swap different tokens, if you understand what swapping is? So it all starts with today. Get in, get your first wallet, buy your first $100, play around with DeFi and see what happens. Because what will happen, as we know, is you'll go down a deep rabbit hole and you'll see that money is not created equally. Money in the fiat system and the credit system is not for everybody. And that's the sad part of the fiat currencies and economies. Learn about this digital economy. Jump in, start today, or else we're gonna go to 100, we're gonna go to 200, we're gonna go to 1,000,000. Who knows when and where? That's not my prediction. But you don't wanna miss out. So as of this interview, I just got an alert, 90K. I bet you it's probably 91 now as the time goes on. So jump in, keep going.
How long have you been into crypto space, if you don't mind me asking?
2012 is when I was introduced to it. I didn't join until 2013. I thought it was crazy. I thought the person who brought me in was absolutely nuts. Shadow Larson, you know who you are. One of the smartest men in my life, was gonna be employee number 7 at Google, like crazy guy, very genius. He said about this Bitcoin stuff when it was sub $3. I said, you're crazy. I came back in 2013 and he showed me how to do crypto mining. But now it had gone, 3 to 10 to 80, up and down. But now you have my attention because crypto mining is how I started and Bitcoin researcher in 2013.
And how much is the Bitcoin's price way back when you first buy it?
So it's funny, I never bought Bitcoin. I mined Bitcoin and it was about $178. I saw it on the screen under $3 because of Sheddle. This guy's a genius. I thought he was crazy and I still didn't get in, and I bought a half a Bitcoin at $500 with my ex-girlfriend who was like yelling at me, and she was like, and not about crypto, she was yelling at me for another reason. And I'm just trying to buy crypto because it's going up from 100 to 1,000. So in that boom, I'm just trying to like buy crypto, and I only got like a half a Bitcoin at $500. But that was the only Bitcoin I ever bought. I mined the rest and I've swapped around the rest. So, and I love to get paid in Bitcoin. I'd rather get paid in Bitcoin than US dollars or any other currency.
Thank you so much. I love the energy.
Much love.
Now, Jumai, invite our viewers to check out, use social media platforms as well.
My name, so Kevin Raham Soltani at Instagram, or right there on LinkedIn, Kevin Soltani. We're publicly listed, so we have to get audited all the time. So everything is real, true. I hate bullshitters. I hate scammers. I hate bad people. We still have a lot of them in our industry, but it's up to us to shine light on good projects, good things. Get started, support good people, invest in good products. To the moon. I'll see you up there.
What do you think is the future of money?
The future of money is digital. We're already in a digital form. So when you look at the renminbi or the yen or the dollar or whatever, you look at the number on the screen, like $35 trillion debt or X billions in circulation. There's not that much cash, by the way. There's not, like that cash doesn't exist. It's in a digital form with a bunch of zeros. So what's the difference now if we just start talking in Satoshis? If one day we start talking about decimal points of different cryptocurrencies, with Bitcoin being the leader. So the future of money is 100% digital. Fiat will go in every single country aside within the next 10 years, most of the Western countries within the next 2 to 5 years, and everything will be fully digital. So that's where you need your wallet. Even your own banks are gonna have you create a digital wallet. So why don't you start on a decentralized wallet and then go centralized when they start introducing them? So the future of money is in your hands. And we'll wait for the CBDCs and the one world government and the crazy people to do their thing. For now, it's still in your hands. Do something about it.
All right. I have a personal question.
Yeah.
And I always ask this to some of the people that I interview with. You said Bitcoin. It's all-time high.
Yeah.
The question is, do you have a Bitcoin? Yes.
Do I have a Bitcoin? That's very personal.
Yes?
My mother has a Bitcoin.
Okay. The question is, how many Bitcoins do you have?
My father never told me to talk about religion and politics, and that's very political and very religious. In fact, my religion is Bitcoin, and politics plays. No, I'm kidding. How about this? How about this? No one's going to disclose it, but I'll tell you this. How about if I tell you, and you may not believe this, that I've lost, been hacked, or made stupid decisions with swapping different currency, Bitcoin into alts than I've made. So I've lost or been hacked more Bitcoin and Litecoin, actually, Zcash, another one, than I've made or bought Bitcoin, which is the sad part. Because in 2013, Mt. Gox, Cryptsy exchange, if you guys know Cryptsy, then Poloniex was a terrible human. I didn't want to And so I've lived a couple of these hacks and failures, and like Cripsy was just one night, boom, out, gone. Mt. Gox, one night, out, boom, gone. Like, so I've lost and got hacked more Bitcoin than I've made and mined Bitcoin, which is super sad. But I can be honest about that.
Because he's mining, and right now he said the Bitcoin is, everybody knows it's more than 90K right now. So probably you guys guess how many Bitcoins he have.
I love that you asked that at the very end. Because had you asked that at the front of the beginning, or most people would just like walk off, they just like bye,
Of course. Thank you so much. Thank you. And now describe WOW Summit in 3 words. Let's go.
Connectivity, all-time high, energy.
Thank you so much more to come on here at FOMO, the future of money.